As expected, the gods of this land are uncivilized and cruel. Strangely, the cults of these gods sometimes attract our legionari, enticing them into switching sides. There's one they call the Crawling Chaos. Its followers have been causing us a lot of problems recently.
The Crawling Chaos. Is that Egyptian? What kind of god is it?
No idea. Based on the name, I'm thinking a god of snakes? Why are these people so fascinated by everything that slithers?
What do you mean they switch sides?
They join the cult and stop fighting in the Legion.
And then they attack their own former brothers in arms?
Or they kill themselves, sacrificing their lives to this dark entity.
This cult, does it have a leader?
Indeed it has. They have a leader called the Faceless One. Unsurprisingly, no one has ever seen his face.
We will have to put it into this cult before it turns into a bigger problem.
At least we know where their leader is hiding. I think taking him out should do the trick. Our way, Legate. Something weird is happening. A group of legionari was sent some time ago with a company of Roman masons that are building an aqueduct from a local settlement. They should have been done by now. I fear I may have sent them into a trap.
A trap set by whom?
It is a common trick. Luring enemy soldiers and slaughtering them while they're busy doing something irrelevant. A dishonorable tactic.
Honor is for politicians. Soldiers only care about winning.
True, I guess. If your opponent is cheating, you'll only lose by following the rules.
What if it isn't a trap?
That is possible. Maybe someone else is trying to prevent them from building that aqueduct.
Did the people from the settlement seem suspicious?
Everyone here seems suspicious to me.
It'll be taken care of.
Whoever has attacked our people must die. We need to send a clear message. Our way, Legate.
Away. the muffled, maddening beating of drums, and the monotonous whine of blasphemous flutes from inconceivable unlighted chambers beyond time. I shall add your screams to the music at this revolting graveyard of the universe, where you shall dance awkwardly to tenebrous and nameless gods. Who summons charnel winds that brush pallid stars and make them flicker low. When I'm done, only the gods that were will remember your dumbly delirious, sentient screams. Whirling blindly past ghastly midnights over rotting creation, watching corpses of dead worlds with swords that were cities.
That'll teach you!
An Egyptian messenger on horseback caught me on the road with a letter from the priest of Ubust. The letter is neatly written in the Roman script, but the tone is oddly informal.
Esteemed leader of Romans, it is not my place to send for you, but I will not let propriety stand in the way of what needs to be done. The matter I contact you about should be of great interest to you. Our great immortal pharaoh has organized a festival in Memphis to rally support. He intends to legitimize his rule by the approval of Serapis himself. The old temples are restless. If you fail to act, there is no doubt this will be perceived as a victory for the pharaoh, and thousands may enlist to his defense. Equally, this presents an opportunity for you. Foil his plans, and the pharaoh will be exposed as an ineffective leader who does not have the favor of even his own dynasty's gods. Please meet me in my temple in Memphis as soon as you are able, and I will tell you of my idea. You will not regret it. May Ubasti favor you with a multitude of lives. Raya.
They're killing each other! Run!
Stay away from me, please! Find a place to hide! We must do the same.
Stay away from me!
They're killing! Stay away from me, please!
get the other path. Run! Find a place to hide!
Didn't see that coming, huh?
Victory is at hand!
How should we position the troops? Alikite hostage. Men are close enough to engage. The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves. Praise Mars! Comiatus promovete!
I certainly hope the trip was worth it.
You're in the Temple of Obasti, and I am her priestess. If you're not nice to me, I will bestow you with a curse, and ornery tomcats will piss in your bed every night forever!
You really like cats, don't you?
The cat is a holy creature. They live between the realms of the living and dead. To be a friend to cats is the greatest blessing imaginable.
Cats are wise and graceful. Perhaps what you say is true.
May your grain store be home to many cats.
How old is this temple?
Forever? It is forever old. It's always been here.
All things have a beginning and an end.
That's not true. The gods are eternal.
So, why did you summon me here?
I know I overstepped my bounds in doing so. We only met very briefly, but I think a collaboration would benefit us both. As I wrote, the Pharaoh is arranging a festival of Serapis in Memphis. Serapis is a new god, more Greek than Egyptian. If you sabotage his festival, that will show everyone that he does not have the favor of the gods.
Cleopatra stands for tradition and the old ways. This would play perfectly into that perception of the difference between them.
That's exactly what I was thinking. if we can convince the priesthood of Sobek to join with us, those who remain faithful to the old gods can spread dissent throughout the festival. Then we are just in need of a few violent men to start a riot. Naturally, I thought of you.
I am flattered.
Does that mean you'll do it?
And have you cared to run this plan of yours past any of your sisters, Raya?
I am sorry, Tenor. I didn't mean to presume.
You speak of having to convince the priests of Sobek. Well, you have yet to convince the priestesses of Ubasti. Perhaps it would be wise to start there.
You are the ones who called me here. This is rudeness bordering on outright insult.
I'm sorry. We talked about... I thought you said you liked my plan, Tenor.
That was before I understood that it involves the Romans.
What if they help me save the lions that have been caught for the arena?
That would certainly be a strong showing of good faith.
Are we talking about actual lions?
Indeed. The owners of the arena stage shows where the condemned are thrown to the lions. But lions should not be kept in captivity.
It is an affront to the goddess. We have appealed to them many times, but they are greedy and cruel.
Help me confront the hunters and release the lions they have captured. Then my sisters will know that you are a servant of Ubasti.
Do you swear to participate in Raya's plan if we do this?
I swear on the goddess.
Sure, why not? Let's save some lions.
Really? Oh, I could hug you right now.
Please don't.
That was easier than I expected. I will wait here. Return when you have proven your good faith, Romans.
I'll go get ready. Meet me at the hunter's compound.
I mean you no disrespect. It was rash of Raya to invite you here without consulting me. To go through with her plan will require us to put much faith in you.
I understand, and will do what I can to earn that faith.
We are much obliged. The arena and their abuse of such proud and noble animals has been a sore spot for us for many years. This is not a mere test. You are doing us a great service. Is there anything you would like to ask?
Raya seems passionate.
That she is. She came to us when she was a small girl. She was orphaned by some terrible tragedy that she has never been able to speak of. And she wandered the desert for many weeks. Then one day, she just showed up on our doorstep and made herself at home. She said she followed the cats to us.
That sounds like perfectly cat-like behavior.
Does it not? I knew at once she belongs with us.
Are all in your priesthood female?
Of course. Cats and women share a special connection. Only women are meant to serve the goddess.
Are there many in Memphis who still worship Ubasti?
Fewer every year. It has been a long time since we were able to throw a proper festival in her honor. But there are still some who pay tribute to the old gods. Enough that we can keep the temple beautiful for her.
I shall get underway.
There you are. I'm all set. There aren't too many people around, so once we set the lions free, they should have a clear path out of the city along the Nile. The lions are kept at the back. The poor things. If you beat up the hunters, I will unlock the cages.
Please explain to me how we will avoid getting eaten alive by lions.
Well, first of all, lions will definitely kill you before they eat you.
I assure you that is false. I have heard many gladiators scream in agony while they were eaten in the arena.
But secondly, I have a way with cats of all sizes. I'll do what I can to keep them from eating you. Just stay out of their way as much as you can.
I must be mad. Come on then.
If you're mad to go along with this, what does that make me?
I was just pondering that exact same question.
Enemies! gods protect me! Them together!
the arena.
Strike my shield all you want. That's why I brought it.
Oh, at the last of them. Truly.
Oh, you beautiful baby. Please be still. I will release you from captivity.
You cannot release these angry lions in the middle of Memphis.
They're not angry, just disgruntled. There is nothing to fear. I will lead the lions down the Nile and out of the city. No harm will come to anyone. You should maybe stand back a little bit. I'll be safe, but I don't know about you. The lions are free! They did frighten some of the fishermen along the coast, but no one was hurt.
This will make for a memorable entry in my biography. What now?
Let's go back and tell Tanner how well it went. Come along!
Raya has told me everything. I am very impressed, Roman. You have certainly proven yourself.
Her talent for talking to cats is almost supernatural.
She is favored by the goddess, no doubt about it. We are all lucky to have her.
Convincing the priests of Sobek should be no trouble at all. Old Nachte rails daily against the pharaoh.
I will speak to him myself on your behalf. It is as you say. He will welcome this chance to bloody Ptolemy's nose.
Very good. What is next then?
Come with me to the plaza in front of the Temple of Serapis. I am told the pharaoh is likely to make an appearance.
Do we know what the pharaoh will do?
A speech, most likely. He likes the sound of his own voice.
That's a bit reckless. Why don't we simply eliminate him right there?
No! Pay attention to your own plan. If you are seen to attack the pharaoh, all of Egypt will turn against you.
You're right. This requires a softer touch.
Ptolemy may be a god, but he's not a hero to his people. Let's not turn him into one.
What is so bad about Serapis?
That depends on who you're talking to. We believe Serapis is a new and foreign god who seeks to replace the great Osiris.
The Greeks seek to replace our gods. Then they will replace us. But they know nothing of the cat. The cat endures.
Do you think Cleopatra can help us?
It would be an honor to have the queen on our side. She understands the people. If she comes with us, the pharaoh will be furious.
A furious foe can be dangerous, especially one that is as powerful as Ptolemy. You would also be risking the queen's life.
An angry foe is more likely to commit mistakes, and Cleopatra is more than capable of driving anyone crazy.
This is going to be so great!
I will send a courier with a formal invitation to Her Majesty.
We will show those pisspots whose gods are greatest!
Mind your tongue, Raya.
Sorry, Tanner.
You look like you have questions.
Not at this time.
This is a really bad idea. Frankly, I don't know how you managed to talk me into this.
I am extremely charming.
That's what worries me. There he comes. Tell me you have a plan.
I have a plan.
Very droll. My dear husband is about to speak.
Why should he be the only person to speak?
Indeed. I shall speak too, and you shall help me.
People of the Nile, honorable men of Memphis and their virtuous wives, we have descended today from the great Serapeum for the sole purpose of addressing you.
Mock him. Ask him how high the Serapeum is.
Descended! I have been to the Serapeum, dear husband, and it is not that high a place. Are you perhaps too short?
That was brutal, my queen. He is furious.
What? She's here. We didn't mean it's high. Not literally. It is the seat of the great Serapis. Our ancestor Ptolemy Soter petitioned and brought Serapis to Alexandria. And the old gods made way to accept him, recognizing his magnificence.
Convenient that only he heard the old gods agree.
Did any of the old gods leave Egypt? I think they're still here, and they seem unaware of the permission or recognition you are talking about.
Our queen speaks the truth! Ubasti tolerates Serapis, but would never be replaced by him!
People! Listen to me! The old gods are just that. They're old. With our help, Egypt will be home to better gods.
Better gods? In what way is Serapis better than Osiris?
In this time of turmoil, this festival shall be our gift to the people of Egypt. Let us all unite under the protection of Serapis and defend our freedom against the foreign invaders!
Sure, let us unite, but why under Serapis?
Egypt is already united and strong. It is you who's driving a wedge between its people. Let us go back to our roots. Let us venerate the old gods.
The queen is the voice of our people. Sobek shall not be forgotten, nor shall he be subservient to Serapis.
Do not listen to the fallen queen. She consorts with the Romans. We alone know what's best for our people.
Oh, for crying out loud, do you even speak Egyptian?
That is the language of the people. What has that got to do with anything?
The old gods shall rule forever. Children of the Nile, fight for our queen!
Get me out of here!
My queen, we must leave as well.
Good luck, my friends. I will see you soon.
Romans stuck. Help! Someone stop them!
Trust me, we are well prepared to fight them here. Feel your heart and roar.
It was a good thing you did today, Legate. You have done the Egyptian people a great service. An act of kindness like this will be remembered.
This was nothing of the sort. An act of kindness doesn't force people to spill blood.
An act of kindness is more valuable when it comes from a predator. When the cat hunts the rat, is that cruelty? It is just the way of things.
Who knows what's in the heart of a cat? They are unpredictable by nature.
The goddess approves of your actions. May her claws tear your enemies apart. Legate, before you go, I have a request.
Another favor. What is it now?
I wish to come with you.
Oh, good. I've been wanting a pet cat.
I have lived in Memphis for so long and I like it here, don't get me wrong. But it's so boring. Cats are meant to wander free, not stay cooped up in a temple all day.
You are welcome to hang around my legion's camp, Raya.
Yay! Thank you! I'll go grab my things. See you back in your camp.
Roman, the riot you have created got out of hand. It is too much. You must fix the damage you have caused.
I know some people have died. What do you want me to do? I can't bring them back.
Of course not. You do command vast legions, but the realm of the dead is beyond your grasp. I wasn't talking about people, however. I was talking about the excessive noise. Our cats have disappeared. The riot disturbed their tranquility, and now we cannot find them.
A few pets disappeared and you make it sound like a disaster.
Pets? Ignorant. This is a temple of the cat goddess. The cats are her loyal and divine disciples. They are the true owners of the temple. The Clouder of the goddess is the extension of her will. Our purpose is to serve them. But without the cats, there is no temple.
How many cats have escaped?
Many. And we have already found most of them. But 6 of the cats are still missing. They must be chasing spirits across Memphis.
Naturally.
For cats, existence is fleeting. Soon, they will forget about our temple, and then we will cease to exist. You must return them to their home.
How shall I even call them?
Gently, and by their names if you happen to know them.
What if I don't know what their names are?
Then just approach them gently, and they shall know your intent.
That sounds easy enough. Where can I find these cats?
They can be anywhere in Memphis. Cats have a tendency to reach places least expected by men, so be sure to search carefully and thoroughly. They would not have left Memphis. Their home is here with us.
Very well. I'll be back with a fresh clouder of cats.
May your gods of luck be in your favor. You will need it.
first cat we found behind the church. The second cat behind where we met Hebron. The third cat in front of where we met the slave trader. Fourth cat, where we spoke to Ptolemy.
I sell medicinal herbs from all the temples of Memphis.
The fifth cat above the smith. And this sixth cat we found behind the lion cages.
We should never have worshipped Serapis. It's all our fault.
It's not. The old gods abandoned us.
They did not. When was the last time you saw Osiris?
When was the last time you have seen Serapis?
Thanks to your efforts, the catastrophe has been averted. The spirit of the Clouder is complete now.
Was my responsibility since I caused the commotion in the first place.
Many would run from responsibility. I am glad to have met someone who does not. Do you need anything now that this task is complete?
No, I will get underway before something else arises.
Men are awaiting your orders. 'Tis do the... Our ranks have reached the enemy line. The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves. Contact! This is it! Here we... Instantly hostibus! Eos persequimini!
I've expanded your shrine a little. I hope it's all right. I haven't removed anything.
As long as the men are fine with it.
Some of the men who maintain the shrine did look a little put off at first, but I told them a little bit about Ubasti, and they agree she'll get along just fine with their goddess.
Are you settling in all right?
It's different. I like it, I think, although it smells quite a lot of men. I've been given a tent in the corner of the camp. They let me come and go as I please.
We will attack Alexandria soon. You fight by my side.
If you're going to pounce on the pharaoh, I will hunt as part of your pride. Say the word, I will be there. He is too fat a mouse for a true huntress to pass up.
What will you do when the war is won and I return to Rome?
I'll follow you for a little bit. I think we'll have to part ways before you reach Rome. There are many places I want to visit, but I don't think the goddess wants me in Rome. Not yet.
I'd like to pay tribute to your goddess.
Oh, That's really sweet of you. I think she'd very much value a contribution towards expanding her shrine.
I want this shrine to make all the other gods and goddesses of Egypt green with envy.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Oh, this is so generous of you. By the time your donation is spent, this shrine will bristle with cats. Wait, that's not right. Cats don't bristle. I'll think of a better word. Here, I know that's not why you did this, but I want you to have something.
A cat had conquered my bunk last night.
Just shoot it away. It's a cat, not a lion.
I did. Then it jumped on my face when I laid down. Twice.
All is well, I hope.
Guess we'll be hitting Alexandria soon.
I'm gonna set fire to the library.
What? Why?
Let's be real. History will not remember me for anything good. You don't want to be remembered as the man who burnt down the Library of Alexandria.
Maybe I'll race you to it.
Legate, what a mess they made of Memphis. I've never seen anything like that.
Eh? I've seen rowdier crowds at the Saturnalia.
Legate, I am at your service as always.
Where did all these cats come from?
It's that priestess. She's called down some kind of curse upon us.